Yeah, there we go again with Diablo 4. Oh, I was wondering why there were no enemies here. Darn. So, this is region here is one of the areas that you're not allowed to go to in the beta. Okay. Yeah, they did that. Like this one here. It's like, you cannot go there. You cannot go there. These are things that are apparently, like, uh, critical story quests that, wait, yeah, the beta's not the entire game. Yep, you know what? I'm not walking all the way through here. My next goal is, I don't know why the harvesting location, side quest tracker is here, because I was over here and killed a bunch of werewolves over here. But I do kind of want to see if this area is as forbidden as the one I'm currently in. Actually, you know what? I want to see something. Blah, 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 blah. Path of Stray Souls. And it put me back here. Now, let's see if I did not unlock it on the map. I wonder what happens when I see on the map if I just like run in as quickly as I can and open the map, because that actually does show you something sometimes. Oh. So I can't see anything other than what's on the mini-map. Pity. Oh well. Enough screwing with that. To Nostrava. Well, I actually have something to sell anyways. Got that part. Yeah, this is a game where you get giant piles of loot and then most of it's garbage you won't want. These things, though, you gotta interact with all of them every time you... well, okay, most of them. Can't actually say all of them. There is one I know of in the game that I did not, in fact, actually need to interact with in order to gain the ability to use it.
Arms for the light.
Oh, why? This is slightly better than what I'm currently using. Not good enough for me to actually want to buy it. What do we have here? A focus, which is something that looks cool. However, it's not as good as what I'm currently using, so it's not worth buying. And oh yeah, this is junk. Anyways, all these things go away. Oh yes, here's a fun one. The game can and will drop items that have levels above 20. Oh, and this is the XP bar. Level 20 experience, 0 of 0, because for the beta test, you're not allowed to go above 20. I'm going to put that in my stash, but... oh, I hadn't looked at that yet.
Farewell, and good fortune.
Blacksmith. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Do I actually feel like using this? To be honest, Lightning Spear is genuinely a good ability. However, using Lightning Spear and Chain Lightning in your build is kind of redundant. Because what Lightning Spear does is that it's not a regular spell attack. It basically conjures a snake made out of lightning that flies around and bumps into your enemies to do damage to them. The reason why I'm wearing the Shadow Dome, though, is the plus life on kill effect it has. That is genuinely pretty good. Because if you look at the HP stat I have, yeah, that's not actually a very large life stat. 4 life in a game where your max HP... well, I mean, gaining 4 life is more than 1% of my max hit points, and that's every time I kill something. Yeah, adds up fast. This. I'm actually seriously considering using this. but I do want to give it a plus life on kill thing before I swap it out. This, yeah, can't use that. Notably, it has a sell value of 2. I find that to be peculiar. What happens to... Well, okay. I already recorded a picture of what it looks like, so you know what? Sure. I will dismantle it and find out what I can get for dismantling it. Oh my. A veiled crystal. Rare crafting material, veiled crystal. Yeah, that's actually something that is worth something. I don't remember what. Anyway. I was exploring. So, murder more werewolves. Sure, whatever. Oh, this is a level 35 area? Oh boy. That sounds fun. Oh yeah. Blah blah, shut up, I don't care. Well, that sounds like combat. But what combat, though?
I lack the needed
money. That was brutal. Relatively short, though. Ooh, hey, more enemies over here. There's one that I missed out on here. Oh, hey, look. Chest. These do sometimes actually drop items. Alright, let's see here.
It is done.
Whee! I opened the box. So, what do I get out of the box when I open it? A skull? Oh yeah, oh well. You know what? I'm going to Town Portal just for those. Murmuring ovals are a bit weird. Because it's a currency that you have a cap on of only 505. Getting them 20 at a time like this, kinda. Also, while the game says items lose durability, might haven't. That's one of those things I'm genuinely uncertain about. It's like, is this just because of the... Alright, let's buy something for ovals. And not a staff. I hate staffs. I tried one when I first started out, and I just, no. This is actually genuinely not a very good ring. This is pretty good. This is not.
Very nice, but could be better.
That stuff she says is creepy and irritating. Max mana damage. Maximum mana and critical strike damage are useful stats. Damage over time, I don't care. Plus damage to close enemies. Plus damage to crowd control enemies. Plus damage over time. Don't like this one.
Until next time.
Oops. Anyway. So these Yeah, I was saying that I was going to put a skull in it and use it, so... Let's wait and see this.
Father bring you luck?
Which I actually like my amulet. Honestly, it's okay, but not great.
Not much, is it? It seems your prayers have been answered.
Okay, I actually got a legendary one. The bonus damage effect on this is amusing because the fact that, no, I will not be at maximum MP ever. Let's see here. Resistance to elements, okay, sure. Damage directed from distance, healing received, and speed. You know what? I like all of the stats on this. Granted, you know. It's not exactly the same, but generally better. The amusing part, though, is that this is a level 11 item. 11. Oh well. Eh, you know what? I'll keep that for now. Anyway, I was just here to burn some Burberry goblins.
Until next time.
Alright, let's see. Stop by the blacksmith to salvage that one thing, sell the other crap.
Need something forged?
I would say that the fact that I got a rare ring is kind of interesting. But all I got was iron chunks. You. Oh yeah, that one. Really? Just iron chunks? Yeah. Anyway.
Be wary on the road.
Now to dump all of the gems in my stash. Or you know what, actually, screw it. There. I'm just going to keep a pile of gems on hand. Because this other stuff is just, I keep picking more of them up. Okay, so, let's see here. Skull. White. Ah, yes, of course. I'm missing a sapphire. There. These are the only socketables I've found so far. If others exist, good, because these are boring. Also, in this one, apparently it doesn't show you other players' talent portals, which is interesting. Ooh, more ovals. Alright. One thing with this one is a incentive for players to explore every inch of the game world is finding the stupid altar of little things. And those will be hidden in some of the weirdest places. I found some in places where I'm like, wait, there's actually a walkable terrain there? Yeah, like this. Like, oh, I really hope I don't fall off. Boy. What? This is a restricted area too. Ugh. So yeah, don't go here. Try steps area. Bet this is restricted. Let's go find out the hard way. Ooh, silver. Yeah, this game has a wide variety of, like, hey, click on this to get a really, really, really tiny piece of loot. It's a classic Diablo thing. Non-combat ways to acquire loot. Killing the animals doesn't actually give you anything, as far as I can tell. I like this one here. An altar lily. Literally just tucked behind a tree, where if you don't pay close attention, you won't see it. Wait, I get a skill point off of that. Interesting. Yeah, not really care about all there. Alright, so follow this trail down and to the left. One thing that's cool about this was that they did actually have not swimming areas, but areas where you at least have water to wade through. Yeah, I heard monster noises. Oh, great. Silly monster noises. Go away. Yeah. Been here. Six, 5. Yeah, I'm waiting for my ice armor to come off cooldown before I go into the quest area because this quest doesn't appear to be active. That was brutal.
I need time.
Yeah, okay, I think we got some things coming up. How do I know it's a necromancer? I heard the sound of corpse explosions. There is something shooting at me on this ride. Okay, where'd the extra Necromancer go? Did he go to the hut? Oh wait, this doesn't actually connect. Oops. Lost Archives, did that one already. I could plunder the hut. Down the hole. I don't feel like fighting all of those guys. Ooh, Skeletal Priest. Sounds fun. Yes, I've been to the Haunted Burrow like 3 times already. That's
Out of mana once again.
Well, that was boring. Wait, did I say boring? Yeah. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
I need more time.
Sploosh, sploosh. Okay, that's weird. She said I need more time. But I have 2 charges of evasion. It should let me do evade twice before. Oh, and he decided he was actually coming here to jump into the Hunted Burrow. Okay. Silly skeletons.
I need time to
Yeah, I don't think that guy actually was all that surprised by seeing a lightning bolt whiz past his face. Because I'm 90% sure he heard the lightning. Now that's it. This does bring up an interesting point. Since I'm at max level, there's really not a huge reason to continue killing things. So, staffs as sorceress weapons. How viable are they? Honestly, not very. Ooh. +1 rank of teleport. Nah, I don't like it. Okay, why is there a blue quest icon on the map? No, of course it's not going to tell me what quest it's pointing me to. Oh yeah, it is blurred out here. Huh. Weird that it's like, it starts that way and just like stops. Ah. So, I could go south of Margrave or Yelissa, but I'll get to those. Stupid undead jerks. Ah, yes. Combat quality rings. Something that does not exist in Diablo 2's unmodded version. There was no ring crafting at all in unmodded Diablo 2. Oh, that's just weird. Okay, so I tried this one, it doesn't go anywhere. Tried this one, I can't go that way either. So... north it is. I mean, admittedly, north isn't necessarily the best option, but, well, it is an option, let's put it that way. Yeah, you know what, I don't really have anything I want to store. Never mind. I do, however, want to clean out certain things. Not the gems. Why? Because I keep finding more gems. Gems are like super common in this version. Sheep guide. No. Jug. Crap. Bye.
Farewell, and good fortune.
Rawhide? That's it? Boring. Alright, so. I need to go this way, out of town. Wait, what? How many Burberry ovals do I have? 320! Yeah, you know what? I'm going to empty my Burberry ovals. Ooh, that's a question. What item levels are lowest? That's a 13. 13. 17. 17. 15. This is 15. 7. Yeah. I'm keeping it because it has a life regeneration stat that's useful. But it's actually a very low level item. This is only 10. And it's still better than most of the other things we have. But it's a legendary item. You'd expect legendary items to be great. Alright, so what I want most are rings.
Very nice. But could be better.
I have to agree with her on this one. That does look nice. Except, if you were a cold specialist, it would be better than it is, because I don't really specialize in cold.
Oh, bad luck. Try again.
Okay, the fact that this would socket it actually greatly improves its general usability. If it actually had a base stat that I wanted, I would actually seriously consider keeping it. Okay, like this base stat. A mild improvement, in certain ways. This actually reduced my damage output slightly though, so I'm not going to go with it. But I DC'd. Looks like my internet crashed.